Hi, this is Jennifer F. Charles 12. I went to Weight Watchers this morning and I stayed for part of the meeting. We had a substitute because our leader was having surgery, so she'll be back in, I think, 2 weeks. She had something wrong with her leg or her hip, and the meeting was on superpowers, like finding your positive attributes to help you, do good on the program. So I filled out the weekly with some of the things that were going to help me do good this week. I left early at our meeting started at 9. Then I left at like 9:22 so I could get to the gym on time. Because it's like if I get to the gym late, they already started and it makes my legs hurt because they're already past the warm-up. And because I go to Zumba, and if they're past the warm-up, then it's like I'm getting into the faster dances. And I don't like to do that without warming up because you could injure yourself. Well, anyway, this week last week I was at 191.4, and this week I was at 188, so I lost 3.4. And I was going to tell you what I did this week to have such a good loss. It's been a couple of things. For the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been going to Weight Watchers and going to the gym. And so I think that helped. And for this week, I upped my exercise. I did the gym on Saturday for an hour of Zumba and like 15, 20. It might have been half. I don't really time when I lift weights, so I don't really know how long it takes me. Because I don't think with the weights it's about the time. I think it's about like when you leave and you lift weights, your body's still burning calories because you lifted weights. So it's like it doesn't matter about the time that you lift weights. So I go to the Zumba for an hour, and then after the class, I lift weights, and then I leave. And so I did that, and then Monday I did the treadmill for an hour, and then I think Tuesday or Wednesday, I did that treadmill for an hour again. And then they had adjusted my medicine, which has been helping me be more positive because I was in a deep depression and mania. So it's like I was rapid cycling. And then I went back on the Momentum program on Saturday, the old Weight Watchers program, which I've been more successful on. I have been taking some apple cider vinegar pills, which is good for digestion and appetite suppressant, because they have me on iron pills because I have mild anemia. And the apple cider vinegar pills have been helping me go to the bathroom. And I stayed within my points. I brushed my teeth and tongue because sometimes I drink a lot of tea and things and it gets on my tongue and that can make you overeat. I ate a lot of foods that made me feel happy. And then last week when I was sick, they had me on steroids. And that contributes to some of the weight gain because it made me hungrier. And I took my measurements like twice that week. I took my measurements when I started on the 10th. And then I took my measurements 4 days later. And I had lost like a whole bunch of inches. I might do another video to tell you how many inches I had lost 4 days later, because I was at the doctor taking my daughter to the doctor because her asthma was acting up. And I looked down at my clothes and it was like I was swimming in my clothes. And that was like a 1X and a 14 and an extra large top. And so I'm like, what in the world? So I go to the bathroom and my pants look like they should be for somebody else. And so I'm like, so when I got home, I'm like, I'm going to try on my size 10 pants. And so I put on my size 10 pants and they fit good, but I have to keep pulling them up. And then I tried on my large tops and everything, and I'm like, what in the world? I couldn't believe that I had lost that much weight. And so I went back on my video diary, and because I thought that I had just started the Momentum program like yesterday. So I go back on the video diary, and it said that I had started the Weight Watchers program on I checked my my phone to see when I had started, when I had been tracking my food. And so it said I had started the Momentum program on Saturday. So that was 4 days ago. And so I could not believe that I had lost all those inches and everything. And the scale still wasn't saying anything. But the inches were like, I couldn't believe it, how much inches I had lost in 4 days. So I was really happy. I'll probably do another body shot because I look totally different. I look like a totally different person. Because, I mean, it has to do with the steroids and the inches and I haven't been overeating either. I've been like sticking with my points. And I'm tracking on the Weight Watchers and in MyFitnessPal. So it's like I'm trying to make sure that I'm not going way under my way under my calories. I'm trying to stay within like 1,000 calories and not, because like with the Momentum program, sometimes you can go way under 1,000, and I know that's not healthy. So I track in MyFitnessPal to make sure that I'm not going under 1,000 calories for the day. Well, comment, rate, and subscribe.